Hi everyone, Christina here again. I had an experience over the weekend and I wanted to come on here and share it with you in hopes that it will help us to become more responsible in the way we respond to persons and also responsible in the comments that we have regarding persons' lives. So over the weekend I was feeling a little ill, and so Saturday night I decided to go to bed early. While I was lying in bed, I started to scroll through Instagram, and on one of those what we would call mix-up pages, I saw the post that the son of dancehall artist Idonia had died, and that post was screenshot and placed on their IG page from Twitter. So I decided to go over to Twitter to see if there were any other posts regarding the death of his son. And as I did that, I went to the search bar and I typed in his name. And there weren't many posts about his son's death. I guess the news had just been released, and so many persons weren't yet posting. But I was reading some comments that were made about him, and there were many comments that were attacking his work ethic. People were outright saying he was lazy, him not ready for dancehall, and all sorts of negative things. And I remember coming off of that and going back on there like about a half an hour or so later, and more persons started to post about the death of his son. And I remember going back, as I was scrolling through, I saw one of the negative posts that was made regarding his work ethic, and I remember somebody commenting and saying, boy, this comment really didn't age well, because while you were saying he is lazy and put out no music all long now and him not ready for dancehall, he was silently fighting the battle of dealing with his son's cancer. And so a lot of the times we put a standard on persons. A lot of the times persons are not moving at the pace that we have set for them. They're not moving as fast as we would want them. They're not achieving what we think they should be achieving. We compare them to ourselves, or we compare them to people that would have been going through to people that we put on a pedestal. And so because they are not moving at the pace that we want them to move, we become so mean and so bitter, not knowing exactly what it is that the person may be fighting internally, or whatever challenges that they may be facing. I know he didn't have to come on social media to say, okay, this is what is happening behind the scenes. He didn't have to do that. That is his personal business. But also we need to be kind and responsible in the things that we put out there, because this is the same thing I saw that they did to the gentleman that was in Black Panther. People had so many negative comments. He was losing weight, he's not so energetic, and all sort of things, and he was fighting a disease that basically took his life in the end. So let us not be too quick with our opinions. I mean, we're entitled to them, but let us not be too quick to jump and put our opinions out there, especially if they're not in a positive light, because we usually don't know what people are dealing with. There are a lot of persons that are walking around with a huge smile on their face, huge smile, well dressed, have the assets and everything, but they're fighting some really hard battles on the inside that a lot of us would not be able to take on. If God did give we those battles, we wouldn't make it. So let us be careful, let us be considerate, and let us be responsible in our comments, in our interactions, because we don't know exactly what it is that people are going through.